Okay, so while we're letting that run, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the next thing we're going to take a look at. So we're going to modify the code of that program to, instead of giving everybody plus $1, excuse me, sorry about that. Instead of everybody giving plus $1, or sorry, taking $1, everyone goes minus $1, but they randomly give it to somebody else. Instead, what we're going to do now, that's going to be different, is we're going to give, you're going to subtract 1% of your wealth.
Okay.
And randomly give it to somebody. So not $1, but now 1%. And so now what I'd like you to tell me, do you think this will be different? Do you think it'll be the same? Wildly different?
I think
Wildly the same?
it's gonna get harder for people to get wealthier and wealthier, like, because you have to give away more and more of your money, and once you get really big, that 1% can actually make a pretty big difference. And then I think people are going to bounce around more, because once somebody gets the 1% from a really wealthy person, they can sort of like get up pretty high in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that it is gonna stay like you're not gonna get so many outliers, because as you get poorer, you're gonna decrease less. Like your wealth is gonna decrease less as you have less money, and if you get rich, your wealth is gonna decrease more as you have more money.
Okay.
So it'll stay centered around 100 and kind of spread out, kind of in like the noise pattern we saw before, but with less outliers.
Okay. Can you tell me what do you think is going to happen sort of most of the time to somebody who gets below $100? What will happen in this game to somebody, let's say to somebody who has $75 in this version?
Well, you're gonna give away less of your money, and on average, you should probably be getting more money than you give away. So I think they'll be raised up to 100, because I mean, even if there might be people that are sort of around him, and I guess you sort of expect to get one amount of money from somebody else every time, so I think he would stay around the same place.
So the person with $75, you think will stay at 75? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and maybe he'll gradually increase.
Why? Why would he increase?
Because he's giving away 1% of his money, which is it's about 75 cents. But some of the wealthier people that are at 100, or actually just above him, if they give him money, then he'll increase even though he gave away money.
All right. So what do you think would happen to that $75 person?
I think he increased to around 100 again.
Okay.
Because there should be like, maybe there's about the same number of people bigger than 100 and less than 100. And again, anyone bigger than him can give him money and his wealth will increase.
Okay. All right, cool. So we'll return to the program that's been running this whole time. We've been talking about this new game, and then we'll modify the code for the new game, and we'll see what happens.
All right.
Okay.